And to get you more on this, I'm joined by DD India correspondent straight from Mauritius. Akshay Dongre is joining us. Good afternoon, Akshay from India. When we talk about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's much-awaited visit to Mauritius, we saw the rousing welcome, the kind of respect he received from the entire cabinet of Mauritius, and also the latest wreath-laying ceremony as well as Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam initiative getting another huge boost. What else are we expecting throughout the day on day one, Akshay?
Well, now one of the most awaited event is going to take place in Mauritius, Deepika. That is going to be the community event. Now, remembering that the Indian diaspora comprises of about 70% of Mauritius' population, and that's the reason why this community event, the diaspora event, is going to be extremely important as far as Prime Minister's visit is concerned, the two-day state visit. And as we have seen that everywhere Prime Minister goes, he ensures that he communicates with the Indian diaspora anywhere he goes around the world, and that is what is going to take place here. But one of the most important thing and distinguished thing that is going to happen here is the fact that Prime Minister will be interacting with the community that represents about 70% of the population of this island nation. Now, besides that, President Narendra Modi will also be hosted by the Prime Minister of Mauritius, Dr. Naveen Chandra Ramulam, and we can expect other kind of engagement, bilateral talks between the two leaders as well. And tomorrow as well, President Narendra Modi's schedule is packed as far as his bilateral engagements are concerned. President Narendra Modi is also going to be the chief guest at the National Day of Mauritius, that is the day which marks the independence of Mauritius as well. So clearly, President Narendra Modi's engagements are lined up, and a lot is expected to come out of this two-day visit, where President Narendra Modi and the government of Mauritius are expected to discuss the range of issues that concern both the countries, as well as the development initiatives that both the countries are looking forward to, including the pharmaceutical sector, the healthcare sector, education sector. Then there is infrastructure development, development in tourism sector. There's a lot to learn from each other, and that perhaps the reason why Prime Minister's visit was much awaited here in Mauritius as well. And now that the Prime Minister is here, all eyes are on the outcomes of this two-day state visit. Back to you, Deepika.
How important is Mauritius to India considering the SAGAR initiative as well, Akshay?
Well, we have seen that the Indian government has been quite vocal as far as neighborhood first policy is concerned. In fact, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi was sworn in, his a major focus was on the neighborhood first policy. In fact, the delegation from Mauritius was not only present in the first swearing-in ceremony of President Narendra Modi, but in all of his three swearing-in ceremonies in 2014, in 2019, and then again in 2024 as well. So there has been a consistency of strengthening of relations that has been going on as far as the two countries are concerned. So we can expect that both the countries are quite ready, in fact, to take their relationship to the next level. In fact, I spoke exclusively. We had a conversation with the Foreign Minister of Mauritius, where he said that the countries expecting to take the traditional ties between the two countries to the next level, to a strategic comprehensive relationship, which is going to strengthen both the countries. Now, coming back to your question about the SAGAR initiative, India is a residential power in the Indian Ocean region. This is the same area where Mauritius lies as well, besides Mauritius also being called the gateway to Africa. And that is the reason why the concerns that are there for India in terms of freedom of trade, freedom of movement in the Indian Ocean region, the net security of the entire Indian Ocean region. Both India and Mauritius have been in close contact as far as the security aspect of, especially the maritime security of the region is concerned. And this is where Mauritius plays a key role. It is located right in the middle of the Indian Ocean region, right next to the African continent. So as far as the kind of security initiatives of India are concerned, it also is linked to the countries that are located in the region. And as far as the SAGAR where an initiative is concerned, it is incomplete without a role of Mauritius in it, and that is the reason why Mauritius becomes extremely important when it comes to the overall security of the India-Mauritius region is concerned. So that is also one of the reasons why both the countries are expected to take their relation to a comprehensive relationship as well as exchanging defense ties, exchanging cultural ties, and enhancing the economic ties between the two countries. So there is a lot of excitement which is extremely palpable here in Mauritius. With people, treating this visit by President Narendra Modi as the return of one of their family members after a gap of about a decade. So that is the reason why the kind of excitement that we are seeing here is quite evident with the Prime Minister and several top leadership themselves going to the airport to receive the Prime Minister as soon as he landed in the country.
All right. Thank you so much, Akshay, for joining us from Ground Zero and bringing us the latest on the current and ongoing developments from Mauritius.